Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dre. I'm here to talk about Poshmark. I have been selling online for a little over a year now. To say it's a learning process is definitely an understatement. Here are 10 tips that I think will make you more successful selling on Poshmark. Tip number 1, start from your own closet. There is no reason why you need to go out and invest a lot of money for clothes that you want to flip on the platform. I would say before you even put any money down, clean out your closet, clean out your accessories, figure out what you don't wear anymore, what's still in good condition. That way you can get familiar with the app, with the platform before you get really invested financially. A little sub tip on this, tell your friends and family what you do. I can't stress this enough because free inventory is honestly some of the best inventory. It allows you to be competitive in your pricing, it allows you to gain more profit, and it allows you to not put a lot of money down. Tip number 2, start an Instagram. I think this is a little bit of an odd tip. I recently just started my Instagram at Dre Dreaming. Shameless plug, give me a follow. The reseller community is just that. It's actually a community of people who are very like-minded. They want to share their stories, they want to share their tips and tricks. There's room for everyone. There's room for you and for me to succeed, and I really love that. I personally started my Instagram account separately from my previous account. I wanted to just split things up, which worked for me. But if you're not interested in starting an Instagram, I would definitely suggest starting to follow people in the community because you can learn so much just from following the right people. Tip number 3. Going along with tip number 1, detach the emotion from the things that you are selling online. I know when I first started, I had certain attachment to my own clothes, even though I was ready to let it go. I wanted it to find a new home, but I had an emotional attachment for sure, which kind of clouded my judgment on how to price items, how to properly sell them. If you are way above what people are willing to pay, you are not gonna sell. So detach from your items, understand that just because it was in your closet does not mean that you're going to get a lot of value for those items. So do your research on how to price appropriately and don't get too attached to the things that you're letting go. I will be doing a video soon on how to price accordingly because I know that was a huge learning curve for me, so keep an eye out for that. Tip number 4, I feel like it should go without saying, but it's so important. Take good pictures. At the end of the day, this is an online business and people are judging your products by its cover. So if you have this picture compared to this picture, just from your own personal experience, which one are you going to even click at first? They're the exact same item selling on the exact same platform. One is more likely going to get more traffic, more likes, and probably sell better just from the picture alone. Tip number 5, treat this like a business, if that's what you're going for anyway. What does your process look like? How are you shipping items? How are you dealing with customer service? This is an online e-commerce platform, and if you want to build your brand, I think starting from the beginning will go a long way. If you want to build it into a business, you need to treat it like a business from the very beginning. Your customers and your audience are going to appreciate that. Tip number 6, one of my favorite tips, be patient but consistent. It takes time. Don't be discouraged. When I first started, I sold a couple of things here and there. Fast forward to a year later, I am selling things daily and consistently, and that is because of the work that I put in. So don't be discouraged. It's not gonna come that easily if you don't put the work in. Tip number 7, prioritize sharing your own closet. If you are looking to drive your sales, there's no better way to do that than your own personal sharing. I have deprioritized community sharing to probably the last thing that I'm ever worried about. I don't do community shares actively. I do it strategically, and I will definitely talk about that in a future video. Tip number 8, ship quickly and communicate. When you're first starting out, I definitely suggest shipping quickly if you are able. Don't kill yourself if you can't ship right away, but the faster the better. Oh, along with that, communicate. If you can't ship quickly, let them know that it might take you more than usual, or if there's a delay for whatever reason. Communication is key, major key. Tip number 9. If you want to be successful on Poshmark, you need to understand that it is a social platform. It's still an e-commerce site, but it is not like Amazon. It is not like eBay. It is not like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. It wants to be social. It wants to create a community. Poshmark does not currently allow you to pay for advertising. Why? Because it wants to encourage its users, its sellers, to be active every single day. The way that you are going to build a brand, build awareness, and sell items is by being present and active. Going back to my earlier tip, sharing your own closet. That is one of the easiest ways to stay active. I could talk about sharing in a whole other video. I'm sure that I will. But for now, trust me, self-share, baby. I guess my last tip, do some bookkeeping early. Bookkeeping early can help you so much to understanding how you're going to process your inventory, how your start to finish looks. If you finally go out and start sourcing on your own, looking for items that you can flip online, having that inventory report and having a way to track your inventory in general and doing some bookkeeping will help you in the long run. If you buy something for $5 and are looking to flip it for twice its value, being able to see that physically online on an Excel sheet, on a Google Doc sheet, it allows you to see, okay, what is the lowest price that I can sell this at to still make a profit? What are the fees that I'm dealing with? In the beginning, I definitely didn't do that much bookkeeping or didn't understand how to properly do that because it's all a learning process. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, comment below if you have absolutely any questions. Follow my social media at @DreDreaming_, and I'll see you guys next time.